Schmo uploaded our photos when he bought our season passes online, and when we went to pick them up, they were like, to him, they were like, oh, we just need to redo your photo. But the photo he uploaded for me, that they let me keep.
Marg in hand.
The mountains. Going up the gondola. Do a pano. It's so beautiful. So you have to get we're at Sunshine, and you scan on at the bottom of the gondola, and then you have to take the gondola all the way up to the top, and then apparently you don't have to scan on any of the ski lifts or anything.
Apparently it's like a 15-20 minute gondola.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
And we got one all to ourselves. And we're about to spend the whole day falling on our butts. Alright, we're ignoring the helmet hair. Jesus. We've finished our first lesson. Shmo's already killing it. What's the surprise there? Looks like he's been snowboarding for years. Oh my gosh, I smacked my tailbone twice. I can barely sit on it right now, but that's okay. I'm so glad we're doing lessons, don't you reckon? And I'm so glad we're doing multiple, because I feel like we learnt so much, but I feel like we still have a lot to learn, for sure. So much more. I am getting new boots tonight. I'm not wearing these boots again. My $50 ex-rental boots. Glad they're only $50. Got one use out of them. Awesome. Will not be using them again. Yeah. Woo! Amazing.
Keep going. Good balance, doll.
Day 2, done. What progress have we made today?
We're doing a lot of toe side runs.
Lots of practicing toe side. We both got a couple S-turns in towards the end.
Yep.
A few, which is nice. Feeling accomplished on that front.
Just need to keep turning up.
Yeah. We did 2 full green runs today. Yesterday we didn't do any runs at all. We were just practicing in like the little slopey bit. Heck yeah, 2 runs.
Yep.
Nice. And we're only here for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Got here like 1.
Got here at 1, yeah. My tailbone, man. It's in bad shape. It's in bad shape. Let's go! I came up today, Shmo's at work, but I came up with some of our friends from home are staying in Canmore for the season and they have a car, so they're driving through Banff, so I go ride with them, came up with them. It's my 4th day up here, or like I did 1 full day and then I've done 3 half days. And I feel like I got it today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like something just like clicked. Like I'm not amazing, I was obviously still falling a bit, but like it was significantly better today compared to the other days. I feel like maybe it's possibly because I did 3 days in a row and I was exhausted and so sore. And then I have taken a few days off and now I've come back and my muscles have recovered a little bit. And I think I'm also breaking in my boots, which is making a big difference. But I'm actually starting to have fun. I'm so glad we're snowboarding instead of skiing. I feel like when I was in New Zealand last year, I was skiing and there was just so much stuff to carry. Like snowboard boots are kind of uncomfortable and awkward, but you can walk around in them, whereas ski boots are so uncomfortable. So I would wear other shoes and I have to carry the ski boots and then the skis and then the poles and then the helmet, and I'm like dropping shit everywhere. Whereas with this, you just like carry your snowboard and you're good to go. However, I did severely underestimate how much time I was going to spend strapping and unstrapping my board. Like here, there's a few runs that have quite flat bits, and I don't work up enough speed to get across them. So it's like a lot of sitting down, unstrapping, picking it up, hiking across the snow, sitting down, re-strapping like over and over again. Whereas the skiing people just like push themselves across it, and sometimes I just like crawl on my belly with my board still on because I can't be bothered, or like drag myself along the ground. But that's a bit embarrassing. So yeah, anyway, I'm actually having so much fun now. I feel like we are, well, it's good that I'm getting these extra days in because Seamus is picking it up so much more quickly than I am. He's done the lesson day, so a full day, and then 1 half day. So I've done 2 half days more than him. So this is good. Have some time to catch up and we'll probably be somewhat similar. Let's go!
Show the people the view we're looking at. It's snowing.
Oh, it's so cold today.
At least my hands are warm.
Oh god, I need to put my gloves back on. Woo! We had our first powder day today. I got so stuck at the beginning, so deep in the snow.
You did.
It was so hard to get out of.
That was really hard.
It's so hard, but also it was amazing because it's so soft. Like if you fall, because we're so used to the ice and the rock underneath. So this was so. We did a blue run today.
Our first blue?
Our first blue. Let's go.
Tingle or whatever.
Tingle, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We've got to get off the gondola. But yeah, I loved it. It was so soft and beautiful. Once you were on a run that wasn't like waist deep. Anyway.
Complaining about powder.
No, it was amazing. I would never go back. I came up today by myself completely for the first time, but I forgot to wear my contact lenses today, which has really ruined things for me. Such a shame, because I can't see the snow. I cannot see it at all. I can't tell if there's a little bump or if I'm going down into a little gully thing. Like, I can see the trees on either side, but the snow is a mystery to me, and it's incredibly stressful. And I'm not improving. I'm just not letting me practice because I just can't see anything. So dumb. So I'm coming back tomorrow with contact lenses in. Also, I had to get new boots, I think I was saying, because my feet were so sore. So I got new boots. Got new ones. But they're green. And my purple Helly Hansen jacket that I got off Marketplace, did not go well. I had too many colours going on. It also was too tight around the middle. Like, it wasn't, I wanted something baggy, you know? So I sold it on Marketplace for $200, and I got this. Oh my gosh, let me set you up somewhere. It looks better not from this angle, but it matches my shoes, and I love it. And there's a matching bib that I really want to get, like the pants, the big, you know, pants with the overall sort of thing. I really want it, but it's like $500 or something. But imagine how cute I would look. Anyway, that's the update for today. I'm heading back down because I can't see, but I will be back tomorrow, and it's been snowing lots, so it'll probably be even softer tomorrow. I was just editing and I realized that I totally forgot to tell you an incredibly funny story from the day that I forgot to wear my contact lenses to the slope, because I got down to the bottom and I went inside while I was waiting for the bus, and I put my board on the rack, and I came back out, grabbed my board, got on the bus, and on the bus you have to sit with your board like in front of you, like you have to hold it in the seat, and I was on the bus for like 10 minutes or so before it went to leave, and I was sitting there, and then the bus like drove off, and it's driving all the way through the super long parking lot out of Sunshine, and it gets right to the end, like turning into the national park, and all of a sudden I realized that this board that I've been holding for like 20 minutes now is not mine. And I was like at the back of the bus, and I had to like yell. It was the most embarrassing thing ever. I was like, stop, stop the bus, I have the wrong board. But if I didn't stop, like, I don't know what I could have done, because I would have come all the way back to town, and there weren't any more buses going to Sunshine, and my board would have been there, and I would have had someone else's. So I sort of had to yell, but it was so embarrassing. And so I had to get out of the bus and run all the way through this huge parking lot, all the way back up to the lodge bit, and thank God my board was still sitting there, but it was the only one left on the rack now. So I put it back, like looked around sheepishly, grabbed mine, went to go get on the bus, and like as I was walking away, this guy came running off one of the buses, and he's like, oh my God, I've been freaking out. And I was so apologetic. I felt so bad. But the bus he was on was just about to leave. So like, if I had figured this out like 10 seconds later, it would have been too late for my bus to stop, because it would have been in the national park already. And also his bus would have been gone, and he wouldn't, like, oh my God, it was so embarrassing. And the worst part is they weren't even the same board. Like, the bindings were the same color and like the same brand, but a different style. And the board was completely different. Like similar colors on the front, the back was completely different, but totally different graphics and different size, different everything. Once I realized it, I was like, how did I ever make this mistake? Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I'm blaming it on the fact that I didn't have my contacts in, but realistically, like, I can see a board that's a foot from my face without my contacts. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. Also, while I'm here, I just finished reading this book, A Little Life. Okay. Guys, I think this might be my like favorite book ever. It was so depressing, like ridiculously heavy and heartbreaking, but oh my gosh, it was just the most incredible book ever. And it was super, super long, so like it lasted forever, which was awesome. I didn't know that going in. I had no idea how big it was because I read it on the Kindle. So that was a bit of a surprise, but oh my God, guys, fair warning, it's not lighthearted, but it was just so good. So good. Everyone should read it. The last thing I'm gonna say before I cut this off is that my toes are like permanently numb. I think I've done actual damage to them. Not just like when I'm up on the hill, but like at all times. Like I haven't snowboarded in like 5 days, and my toes are numb. They've been numb since the first day. I Googled it. Apparently it's maybe not normal, but not rare, that you do like some slight nerve damage, and it takes a few months to come back. So I think those first boots that I had that were so uncomfortable, I think I've actually damaged, like it's just the ends of my big toes. I can't feel them. So bizarre. So anyway, I'm just walking to the bus to go up the hill. It's 8 a.m. and look here. It's so dark still, but all of the beautiful trees.
Ripping bag.
I know in a previous clip I was saying how I had just gotten a new jacket to match my boots, and how excited I was about it because it's super cute and green. Look at where we're at now. cutest thing. I'm so obsessed. Seamus organised for his parents and my parents and him to all chip in as my like early Christmas present to get the little bib. I just think it's adorable. It's like 2 days before Christmas. And we're about to head up the hill. This is, oh, I don't think I've really talked about my new place. We've got a little Christmas tree. This is the whole thing. I've got a little milk crate as a bedside table. All my clothes and stuff. My snowboard, slippers. It's tiny. If you told me coming here this is the room I would have, I would not be impressed. But it's my room. Like I have a room to myself now. I'm obsessed with it. It's literally everything I need. It's perfect. And I really love living here. It's awesome. So I'm trying to keep up with the boys and I've somehow gotten myself into this situation. I don't know if this looks steep to you guys, but oh my goodness.
Good fall.
No! Today was my first time boarding with like all the boys who were staying in Camel, the boys from home, and I was like, oh, like I'll meet up with them and then Shmo will stay with them and they'll do their thing. I can't keep up, but I did. They like waited for me a little bit, but I like kept up pretty well, and I feel like I have never improved so much in a day. It made a huge difference that it snowed last night. There was 9 centimeters, so it's a bit softer. Oh, I thought I saw. Seamus is doing the ski out, like you can ski down from the top to the bottom, and I usually do that, but I'm pooped, so I'm taking the gondola. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was saying that I feel like confidence is my biggest issue. Like I could probably, like most of the time when I fall, it's because I pick up too much speed and I freak out and I try and slow myself down in like a bad way, usually by just like throwing myself on the ground. Or yeah, I just get scared and that's what screws me over a lot. But when it's powdery, I'm nowhere near as scared, and I just feel like it makes so much difference if you can just like commit. Anyway, it was a great day and I really wish that Shmo was here to do these updates, but he is boarding down. But I'll put lots of clips of him from today in, so you can see him that way. I haven't done a gondola update in a little while. Oh, no, that's staying on. Guys, I feel like my progress has stalled. I'm so annoyed. I feel like the last time I made a video, I had just come up with all the boys and I was so excited because I'd done all those blue runs and I felt like I had done all this stuff I didn't realize like I could do. But then this is my 3rd time coming up since then and it is just not the same. Like I'm nowhere near as good as I felt like I was on that day. And I think it's mainly because it was super powdery that day, so I was really brave because like it wasn't as slippy, like there was more to grip onto, but also like if I fell, it didn't really matter. Whereas now I'm so scared because it's so icy. It hurts like hell when you fall. Anyway, but I'm just feeling very frustrated because I feel like I haven't really made that much progress in the past like few times I've come up. Whereas before that, I feel like every time I came up, I was better, you know? Anyway, I came up by myself today. Which I do like doing. I feel like it's like a little training session. Like I just did the same little tiny run like 3 times. No, not 3 times. Like 8 times. Which I feel like I wouldn't do if anyone else was with me. It's really good to like go at my own pace. I feel like I've got my turns down now. Like I can do like my S turns, that's fine. But I'm trying to work on just pointing my nose down the hill and not being scared of going too fast, like just going down instead of going across. And also like boarding across flat bits, because at Sunshine there's so many sections where it's just flat, which is really annoying. But I find if I have my board just flat on the snow, I'm so wobbly. So I think you're meant to like sort of alternate, like have a little bit more weight on your heel and then a little bit more weight on your toe. But I find I catch a heel edge so easily when I try and do that. So I'm practicing that. And I feel like that kind of ties in with the speed thing. Like if I'm coming down a hill up to a flat bit, I need to get up enough speed to be able to get across the flat. Ooh, bumpy, to do that thing. So it kind of goes hand in hand. And so I found a really good run to practice that on, and I did that like the whole day today. I was only up for a couple hours. Yeah. Anyway, that's the update. But I'm sure I will improve again soon. I don't think I'm going to come up again until it snows because it's too icy. It's too scary. Good morning. It's like 8:45 and I'm going to work. We've got our first like pop of cold coming up. This morning is -20, but feels like -26 with wind chill. And I have like all my layers on. Yeah, the next couple of days it's like -38 lows, and that's not including any wind chill, so I'm feeling very nervous. The annoying thing is it's snowing, and we haven't had any snow in weeks really. We had a little bit in the past couple of days, but apparently last night up at Sunshine, up at the hill, there was like 17 centimeters, so it would be so nice. But tomorrow's my first day off, and tomorrow's the first day that it gets super cold, and I'm not going up there. If it's like -35 degrees, it's way too cold. It would be miserable. I don't have the clothes for that. So, such a shame. But I'm also going to get a new board today, I've decided. I've realised mine's huge. It's way too big for me. So, I found one that I'm going to get, and I was going to wait to sell mine on Marketplace to see how much I get for it, but this one is a 2023 board, so it's on like 40% off, and they only have 2 left. So I've decided to just cop it and buy it and hope that I can still sell mine for close to how much this is going to cost. But I'm so excited. I really hope that it makes it a lot easier having a small board. Look what I got. It's a Battalion Distortion. $600 for $350. Well, $377 with tax because they always add that on later. Oh my gosh, it just feels so light. It's so much smaller. My villain that I've been riding, my scary one, is 158 wide, 158 centimeters, and this is 152, like normal, not wide. So it's so much smaller. But I think they gave me a big one at the start because like I'd never touched a snowboard. Maybe it's more stable or something, I don't know. But I've been really struggling with like, when I turn onto my heel side, my back foot washes out super bad, and I've been getting so frustrated because I just can't seem to fix it. And the other day I tried a friend's board and it was a 152, so same size as this. It was so much easier. And then I went to the store and I was like, hey, I have a 158 wide, and they were like, what? Why do you have a board that big? And they reckon it's a big size, so I can't wait to try it out. All right. It is -39 degrees. Can you believe that? I have like, what? A singlet, 2 long sleeve shirts, a sweater, a hoodie, a fleece, and then my puff jacket on. My hair is just frozen in like the 30 seconds I've been outside. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. What the heck? Guys, my eyelashes are all frozen Look at this. Hopefully that's not damaging. I came up by myself today for the first time in ages. Or I like met some friends for the last couple of runs, but I did most of it by myself. And I've forgotten how much I love doing that. Like, I definitely wouldn't want to do it by myself all the time, but it's so nice to just like put my headphones in and listen to some music. And it's an incredibly beautiful day, as you can see. And just go at my own pace. And I went the fastest I've ever gone today. I broke my record, and I got to like properly try out my new board, which was so good. I love it. I'm so happy I got it. And yeah, it was just a great day. I feel very good after today. I've got little, like, let's see if I can get one out. Hand warmer things, and I've got some on my feet as well. I used them the other day when it was really cold on my toes, but they didn't work. So today they worked at least. And it was still, when I got up here it said -25, which is how cold it was when I got here the other day. But the other day I was miserably cold. And today it was fine. I like almost wanted to take off my fleece at one point because I got warm. So there you go. It was a great day. I just checked my app. There's like a Lake Sunshine Village like tracking app. And I broke my speed record by 10 kilometers an hour. My fastest is now 41.5 Ks, which is not very fast compared to most people, but for me, it feels like I'm flying. And for today, I'd only done 31.5. So, big improvement today. We just finished our first lake day. It was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
That was, I think, my favourite day so far. It's so beautiful here, and the runs are just so much nicer. I'm having to do a voiceover because the lodge had music playing in the background, and YouTube kind of freaked out on me last time I uploaded something where there was music playing in the background. So, yeah, this was our first day skiing at Lake Louise. It was amazing. We both loved it so much. I was just saying how it's awesome because I feel like comfortable doing blue runs now. I've done a few blacks, but definitely not comfortable on those. That's a lot of sliding and a little bit of riding. Shmo was talking about how he went up, like him and some of the guys hiked up the back of one of the trails to this like unpatrolled section, and like so they hiked for like half an hour up with their boards and then rode down through all the powder. I was not brave enough because there was lots of signs about it being unpatrolled and avalanche warnings and stuff, but the videos looked amazing. I'll put in some clips for you to watch. Who would have known we started at the same time, right? Seamus actually looks incredible. He looks like he's been doing this forever. I'm so impressed. I am getting there. I have come a long way, but I still look pretty awkward. But it's fun and I'm getting better, so it's fine. I'll put in a few clips for you to watch, and then I'm going to wrap this up because it's getting pretty long. And also, this video has taken place over such a long period of time. Like, editing it, the start of the video was like nearly 2 months ago, so it's definitely time for this thing to get published. But thank you so much for making it this far, and see you guys next time. Let's go!